What if I told you the key to unlocking like 20 times more motivation?
20 times.
Yeah. Isn't just chasing your dreams?
Hmm.
It's about something you're probably running away from.
Oh, interesting.
Did you know that running away from fear
Uh-huh.
can actually make you 5 times more motivated than chasing a dream?
Wow, really? 5 times?
And get this,
Okay.
combining the two
Yeah.
can increase your efforts by up to 20 times.
That's incredible. 20 times, huh? I mean,
Isn't that wild? So if you're finding this deep dive useful so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. All right, so let's unpack this whole running towards and away from things thing.
yeah.
Researchers found that rats pull a lot harder on a spring attached to their tails,
Like, how much harder are we talking?
like 4 to 5 times harder.
Really?
If they're trying to escape the scent of a predator.
Makes sense, right? I mean, survival instincts and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then when they're just reaching for like a piece of cheese.
Yeah, cheese is good, but not predator escaping good.
Right. But here's the really interesting part.
Uh-huh.
When they're both running from that scary smell and towards the cheese,
Okay.
their effort just skyrockets
Skyrockets, how much?
18 to 20 times.
Seriously, that's a huge difference.
So running from something is powerful. We've established that.
Yeah.
But why does combining it with running towards something make such a difference?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
What's the psychology going on there?
Well, what's fascinating here is the interplay of what psychologists call approach and avoidance motivation.
Okay, approach and avoidance.
Right. So think of the cheese as approach motivation, that desire to move towards something pleasurable, something rewarding.
Okay, got it.
On the flip side, the scent of a predator, that triggers avoidance motivation,
Yeah.
that urge to escape something unpleasant or even dangerous.
So it's more than just the classic carrot and stick approach then,
Right.
right?
Exactly. It's like, I don't know, having a delicious cake at the finish line of a marathon you're running to escape a zombie horde.
Okay, I like that analogy. Zombies and cake, very motivating.
Right. And this rat experiment, what it suggests is that this combination of desire and fear, it creates a kind of motivational synergy.
Motivational synergy.
Now, obviously, we're not rats.
Right, we're not running from cat pee.
Well, most of us aren't, anyway.
True. But we are driven by similar motivational forces, right?
Absolutely. Think about your own goals.
Yeah, good.
What are you running towards, and what are you running away from?
That's a great question for all of us to consider. And, you know, the research doesn't just stop at rat experiments.
Really?
It actually offers some tools to help us harness this
Power combo.
power combo of approach and avoidance motivation.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of tools?
Well, one of the most powerful tools is visualization,
Visualization.
specifically creating vision
Oh,
boards.
vision boards.
But not just for your ideal outcome, your vision,
Yeah,
but also for the outcome you want to avoid, your anti-vision.
that's really interesting. So you're visualizing both the good and the bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the more vivid, the more emotionally charged those images are,
Uh-huh.
the more powerful the impact on your motivation.
That makes sense. So instead of just picturing yourself landing that dream job,
Right,
you also visualize the frustration of staying stuck where you are.
precisely. But it's not just about creating these boards. It's about engaging with them regularly.
Okay.
The research suggests looking at them daily.
Daily.
Yeah, keeping both your vision and your anti-vision front and center.
Wow, that's interesting.
Like a mental workout, almost strengthening those motivational muscles.
Interesting approach. I've never thought about it like that.
Now, isn't there a risk of like getting too caught up in the fear side of things?
That's a good point. Like, how do we use this powerful motivator without getting totally overwhelmed by, I don't know, anxiety or negativity?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a valid concern. I think the key here is balance. It's
Balance.
about acknowledging the potential negative consequences as a driving force, but not letting them, consume you.
Right,
You want to
right.
use that fear as fuel, not an anchor.
So it's about finding that sweet spot where the fear motivates you to take action,
Yes,
but doesn't paralyze
exactly. And honestly, it might take a bit of experimentation
you. Yeah,
to figure out what works best for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to focus more on the positive vision some days
Mhm.
and use the anti-vision as a little nudge
Yeah,
when you feel your motivation waning.
that makes sense. It's about being aware of what drives
Yes.
you and then consciously harnessing those forces.
I like that. Consciously harnessing your motivation.
This has been a really insightful deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground here.
Have. From fleeing imaginary cat pee to crafting vision board.
and everything in between.
That's been quite the journey.
But I think the key takeaway here
Mm.
is that understanding both your desires and your fears can really unlock a whole new level of motivation.
Absolutely. It's about understanding what you're moving towards, Andy, what you're moving away from.
But here's something to chew on, right?
Yeah.
What happens if your vision
Yeah.
and your anti-vision, they start to change over time?
Mhm.
How do we adapt this approach as we grow and evolve? Something to think about.
Yeah, it really is.
And we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We'll see you next time.